Welcome to Cowtown in Wichita, Kansas. Let's go find out some old history about Wichita. Here we are at the Murdoch House. This was Marshall Murdoch's home, and he was the editor of the Wichita Eagle newspaper. This house sat at St. Francis and Murdoch and was moved to the Cowtown Museum in 1974. Here I'm standing at a recreation of Marshall Murdoch's office. He moved here in 1872 to start a Republican newspaper. We already visited his house, and this is a recreation of his office that sat at Douglas and Main. Okay class, school is in session. Here I am at Cowtown's one-room schoolhouse. This represents the one-room schoolhouses across America where kids all came and learned in one room and weren't divided by grades. Here I am sitting at the one-room schoolhouse in Cowtown, and I'm reminiscing about when I was a kid and I would dress up in my prairie skirt and we would come on a field trip to Cowtown and get to experience what it was like to have class in a one-room schoolhouse. I'm standing here at the Munger House, and this house was owned by Darius Munger, and he came to Wichita to help set up the town, and he actually sold land to create the town, and this later became a hotel and public meeting space, courtroom. This house was used for all sorts of things. I'll take one ticket to Wichita, Kansas, please. To send a telegraph from Wichita to Valley Center, it was 10 cents for the first 10 words, and then every word after that was 1 cent. This bank lobby represents the first Arkansas Valley Bank. They used to make bank lobbies quite fancy. The first Arkansas Valley Bank sat at 143 North Main Street, downtown. Crimes and Courts from June 11, 1874. Thomas G. Pope was stuck $7 and costs in the police court because he didn't flourish his revolver in a quiet and unobserved manner, so as to not attract the attention of the police. This was the original jail at Market and 2nd Street, built in 1871. I don't really think I would want to stay in here. This building was an actual general store, and it is representative of what one looked like. Before the railroads came, you had to come to a general store to pretty much get anything that you needed. There was a home for everyone in Wichita. Just like today, some people wanted to live out in the country where they could garden and have chickens, and some people just wanted to live in town